どうも OK です。早速続きをやっていきましょう。ちょっと配信外で武器をだいぶ新しくしたんで。これね。OK。進めていくのがメインストーリー。クラーク大臣は厳重な警備のもと、邸宅で過ごしている。任意で大臣の警備員と話す。クラーク大臣。大臣の警備員、こっちか。こっちだったんだ。
Don't you think we ought to go inside?
I suppose. There's an outside possibility we're running.
I'm afraid I can't come down.
通り過ぎてるぞ。
You have a rather exotic presence. Today's trends are tomorrow's trash.
今日のトレンドは下のゴミだ。あとこにお店あったんだ。外に出ていいのか。あ、外に運ぶんだ。ミスター・ビリングスリー。
Have you tried our new cocktail sponsored by Rizzo's? 1 part purple spectrum vodka, 1 part artificial tomato-like substitute juice. We call it a Blue Bloody Mary.
ちょっと聞きたいことがあって。
Oh, by all means, ask away. I don't believe in work. Work is for auto mechanicals and lower classes.
確かに。
By auto mechanicals, of course. Byzantium's fleet of mechanical servitors are programmed to simulate a labor force, but without all the unsightly workers milling about. We all have our roles in society. I like to think of myself as an entrepreneur. This drinking establishment is my investment. Rizzo's Spectrum Vodka is about to release its newest color, ultraviolet, completely invisible to the naked eye.
スペクトラムウォッカに。さて、どの人だろう。
Today's trends are tomorrow's trash.
この人か。メイフィールド警備員。
Hey, stand back. You. I'm part of Minister Clark's personal detail, and that means you gotta keep 5 feet back at all times.
ちょっとおだてようか。
Yep, you're looking at the minister's newest personal guard. Right here. The others took me out to celebrate on account of me just getting hired and all.
まずは外から会話しよう。
He's basically the most important person in the colony, which makes me the most important guard in the colony. Yeah. That means I got a key to the minister's estate, my own personal UDL issued shotgun. They don't give those out to just anyone.
限っていた。それはおめでとう。 いい感じになってもらおうか。
Yep, I've nearly made it to the top, my friend. I'm just 2 promotions away from on-the-job bathroom breaks.
よし、いっぱいごちそうしよ
That's a great idea! I'll have a Spectrum vodka.
Captain, I can smell him from clear over here. I reckon he's had a fair number already.
Sure have, because today's my big day.
He's got powerful good ears, too.
And a powerful thirst. You have a Spectrum vodka for a new pal?
う。いいよ。
Here's to me. Hey, you were really great. Have I told you that? We should be friends.
大歓迎だな。
Wow, listen to me. I'm soaked. I should probably slow down before I'm face down on the tile somewhere. Who am I kidding? I could have another. You got another?
ちょっと飲まそうか。代わりだ。
It's not every day you get your dream job, right?
うん。
Wow, you've got like this crazy energy. Has anyone ever told you that? You're like a manosaur. You got a manosaur energy. Oh, Lost. I gotta stop. I'm seeing at least 2 of you.
よし、そろそろ。
Oh, he's medium height with like medium colored hair and like a kind of a medium face. Just like in his posters.
会ったことないのか、こいつ。
Oh, you definitely recognize him if you saw him. He's very important.
鍵取れないのかな。
I really shouldn't. I'll have the worst hangover tomorrow if I don't stop.
Nonsense. You've got another in you. Doctor's orders.
Guess I can't argue with that. Yeah. Was that one supposed to taste like purple berry crunch? Or am I just tasting breakfast? I don't feel so good. I think I'm gonna be sick.
よしよしよし、いいぞ。
I just need to sit down.
個室か。はいはい。
I can take a hint.
開けるなよ。アマースミスももらっとこうか。大臣の邸宅の鍵。こっちは任意だったから、いらないっちゃいらないんだろうけど。そう、アサルトライフルをスナイパーライフルみたいに変えておいたんで。よし、じゃあ、こっちから行けんの？あ、こっちから行けるんだ。
You and your pen pal seem to be getting along.
Don't make it small. When you say it like that, it sounds stupid.
Whoa, take it easy. I didn't realize you were so wrapped up.
You're doing it again.
そうやってムキになるところが子供っぽい。そこがいいとこだけよ。
You must be
Our fair city is being overrun by a pox of vagrants and undesirables, and your plan is to sit idly by.
And what would you have me do?
この
I
人
don't
か。
know. Oh, there. That's one right there. Can't you just see the stench of impropriety radiating off of him?
For the last time, access to Byzantium is impossible without a proper nav key. Now, if you'll excuse me, I need to be somewhere else. Anywhere else.
なんかありそうだな。
How splendid. Another rung leech wandering through the streets of Byzantium.
オルテンス・インガル
Why,
スピ
just
ー。
this morning I thought to myself, as lovely as the gardens are, what they really need is more greasy vagrants frolicking through them. And here you are, frolicking.
こればあさんなんか。どうしよう、最低の挨拶をするばあさんだな。
Forgive me if my manners don't live up to the standards of an interloper who accosts total strangers in their own neighborhood. Honestly, what is the board thinking letting so many of your ilk into the city proper? It's madness.
うん。
I earned my place here, just like everyone else. My grandfather was the CIO at Tile, you see.
タイル。
Chief Idea Officer. He came up with all the best ideas for their products. You know the font they use for Stogie Slims? That was him. Well, he described the idea of it to their font development team, then picked it from a list of choices, but that's basically the same thing. It was a very long list.
確信をついちゃうか。でもあんたは何をしたの？
I just told you. My grandfather made millions of bits as CIO, and I earned them from him. Of course it is. Wealth is the most visible, objective measure of success. And success isn't given to you, it's earned. My grandfather taught me that. If you have wealth, you're successful, and if you're successful, you must have earned it. Honestly, it's a simple concept.
なるほど。
You're welcome. Now, do we have any further business, or are you just here for the repartee? What's wrong? It erodes the very pillars of our society. Merit, decorum, personal hygiene. This city is meant for us, the system's finest. We earned its luxuries. But now we are overrun with the unworthy and the ungrateful, and this early retirement nonsense is making it even worse.
同じようなことをどっかで聞いたな。兵庫の芦屋で聞いたような気がする。
Oh, do spare me your petty judgment. It's beneath me. Millions and millions of bits beneath me. By simply winning a lottery, those early retirees get an exclusive district of Byzantium to themselves. No one else is even allowed to go there. Tell me, how is that fair?
うーん。
Oh, by the law. I mean the principle of it, not the mechanics. It's not right. I deserve to see any district I please. Why, if it weren't guarded, I'd... You know, you look like you've been shot at before. What say I hire you to investigate this travesty, and you get paid to do so?
She's got a point. We're probably gonna get shot at anyway. Might as well make a few bits.
Yes. Listen to your... What is that person's job exactly? Are they your secretary? Personal masseuse? Or do you just keep them around as a mobile armrest? Well, it doesn't matter. What's important is that you think this is a fabulous arrangement, and you'd be thrilled to lend me your services. Aren't you?
むしろ殺してやりてえけど、まあいいか。こっちだけどな。まあ受けとこう。
Fantastic. Consider yourself employed, vagrant. I hear the chosen retirees all enter the retirement district via the port landing pad, but it's completely locked down. You'd never get in that way. Unless, of course, you had a wealthy, beautiful benefactor of impeccable social pedigree, which you do. How fortunate for you.
なるほど。
These codes will get you past the lockdown. Oh, and don't worry about subtlety. I don't care how you deal with security, just correct this injustice at all costs. The same way anyone gets anything here, of course. I made friends with the right people. Bits might earn you a place in Byzantium, but that means everyone here has little need for more of them. For favors like this, you need to spend... let's call it social capital.
まあ、要は、正せと。気に食わないわけね、いろいろと。まずは、大臣とこ行こう。すごいの持ってる。
This property is off limits. Solicitors, loiterers, and uninvited visitors will be fined to the fullest extent of company policy. This ultimatum brought to you by Universal Defense Logistics.
「さらばだ。鍵持ってるでしょ。これ入り口かな。あ。行っていいかな。この右側に入る場所があるってあるけど。そこにいるのか。
What? What was that? Incoming! Lock him down!
見つかった。強引。強引に行っちゃった。あれってどうすればよかったんだろう。撃ち殺した方がよかったのかな。
Got it. Heads down.
めっちゃいるじゃん。キーカードを手に入れたでしょ。 あ、書いてるね。たどり着くまでは難しい道のりかもしれない。どこにいる？ここっぽいな。違う、2階かもしかして。ああ、2階にいるんだ。あ、2人いるな。ドキドキする。ああ、面倒なとこにいるな。
Something
危ない。危ないっていうか見つかってるけど。そこに一人とこっちにもなんかいるんだよね。2階だな、多分。
Incoming!
ああ、そんなとこに一人いたのか。 ああ、細工な言い方だ。多分上だな。上にいるんだ。
What?
危ない。
Something's not right. I'm gonna go have a look.
あ、来た。やるしかない。ほら。しまった。
Something's not right. I'm gonna go have a look.
あ、やばい。よし。いいぞ。楽しいな。ほら。しんどけ。あと一人いるな。
Huh? What was
Here
that?
they come!
Open fire!
どこにいたんだろう。よーし。忍び込んだぞ。ショックキャノンウルトラ持ってたな。うん。いた。
How did you get in here?
役目は何だっけ？暗殺？暗殺じゃないよね。締め散るする騎士道を盗んでくることが目的。殺さなくてもいいわけね。
You just slaughtered those guards, and for what? To speak with me? What could possibly be so urgent?
Oh, my law. Captain, that's the minister! Mr. Clark!
めっちゃ興奮してんじゃん。
So, this is one of the guys who runs the colony, huh? Small room for a big shot.
If this is about another aetherwave clip or radio spot, you may kindly fuck off, as the parlance goes. I'm not doing any more.
率直に行こうか。
Drugs, of course. What else would it be? I don't have any drugs. You should try a vending machine or a purveyor of curative
を
goods.
隠すつもりか。
He's got no idea what we're asking about.
Will that be all then?
そう、大臣のくせにアホなのか。うん、これだな。
Oh dear, I don't think I can say this any more slowly. Unless... Of course! It's Rockwell again, who else? And I thought he was only holding me here to keep me out of the way.
閉じ込めていた。議長にはめられてたってことか？
Chairman Rockwell. He's kept me under house arrest for years. I've long suspected him of transacting business in my name. But this proves it.
Yeah, sure. It's always someone else who ordered the hookers and energizing ointment.
Please, this is important. Whatever it is that brought you here, Rockwell's the one behind it.
つまり、こいつは守られていたんじゃなくって監禁されていたってことか？
How should I know? I've been under house arrest for years. But there is a way to find out, and perhaps to set things right. Whatever Rockwell's doing, he'll be doing it from the HHC headquarters. Your best lead is to look for details in his office.
This all feels off, Captain. Like when there's a storm coming, but everything's quiet and still.
Believe me, things have been off around here for a very, very long time. A reckoning is most certainly due.
We really gonna do this? Getting involved is a messy business, and it rarely pays.
This is about more than bits. This is about the survival of the colony. If you don't help, who will? Why, this is starting to sound like an issue of Dissident Hunter.
確かに議長が怪しい説はあるな。
Halcyon Holdings Corporation, the collective of companies that run the colony together. Allegedly in partnership with the Earth Directorate and appointed Minister of Earth. Via the Acropolis District, of course. That's where the most important corporate and government facilities are. But only board employees are allowed into the district. There's a heavily guarded checkpoint just down the street. There might be a route through the maintenance tunnels, but I'm afraid I don't know specifics. Most people avoid the area for obvious reasons.
メンテナンストンネル抜けた先もなんかあったね。
Well, you won't have much human company down there. Plenty of sprats and automechanicals.
全部倒してるけどね。
When you reach the HHC building, this access card should get you up to the executive suites, where the chairman's office and what used to be my office are. The board's lackeys are none too bright. I simply claimed I'd lost it and hid it somewhere no one would think to look.
見ようとすら思わない場所。何、トイレの中とか。
I merely hid it in a book. No one reads anything longer than a few pages around here. There are a few advantages to dealing with imbeciles. Wait! Rockwell has one of the only terminals capable of transmitting to the Earthbound message drone. This is our chance. Please, take this and transmit it from his office. Rockwell hasn't given me any messages from Earth for years. He's desperate to keep me out of contact with the Earth Directorate. But they need to know what's happening here. What isn't on it is the real question. I've gathered meeting minutes, internal messages, sustainability reports, and more, all exposing the corruption and mismanagement plaguing Halcyon. Once the rest of the Earth Directorate sees it, they'll have to send help.
You're awful trusting for a guy who's been locked in his own house for years.
The Earth Directorate is our best hope. Even Rockwell's resources are no match. And it is hardly in their interest to let Halcyon crash.
信じてはいないけど、この大臣も。まずは議長のその端末とやらを拝見してから、こいつを殺すかどうかだな。
Depending on the nature of their response, months at least, perhaps years. Organizing and sending personnel all the way out here is no mean feat. Perhaps there is hope after all. And now I entrust it to you. Good luck, and trust no one in the Acropolis district.
またいいように使われてる気もするけど。
What a pleasure. I haven't had this much company in quite some... Haven't you heard? Chairman Rockwell and I are on a goodwill tour of the colony as we speak. Except for the bit about my suddenly coming down with stomach flu last year. That truly happened. Aside from battalions of UDL security forces, most of Halcyon knows my name and face, so I could hardly evade Rockwell for long. Besides, remaining close has allowed me to learn just how wrong things have gone around here. Probably because I've no interest in being his puppet. My predecessor was content to serve as Rockwell's lapdog. When he saw I meant to oppose him, he made sure I'd have little opportunity to.
信じていいのかな?
It's quite all right. I've got every back issue of Dissident Hunter to keep me company. Are you telling me you haven't read one? They're fabulously entertaining. Also, they're a surprisingly useful means of ascertaining what's going on in the broader colony. The board's most pressing grievances tend to feature heavily as the problem of the week. Sometimes it's factory strikes, other times it's dissenters.
小包なんか持ってたっけ?
How delightful. What is it?
小包開けて中を確認した。
The latest issue of Dissident Hunter! I've been waiting for this. Most of what passes for entertainment here is appalling. Why, I do all the work no one else wants to do. I write reports no one ever reads, monitor colony statistics that no one pays attention to. When I'm not being conscripted to perform in the chairman's propaganda, of course.
Look on the bright side, Mr. Clark. When folks come looking for those reports one day, imagine how excited they'll be to find your work. Could do a whole heap of good.
I only hope someone comes looking before it's too late. It sometimes feels as though I'm writing these reports purely for my own amusement. Neither do I, frankly. Halcyon is headed for a collapse, and no one seems inclined to do anything about it.
You say these things like you're surprised. And then I gotta remind myself that you've been locked away for years.
If Halcyon falls apart, it will take all of us with it, laborer and executive alike. What astounds me is that no one is inclined to change our course.
何が本当かわかんないな。 よし、とりあえず、今回はここまでにしておきましょう。ご視聴ありがとうございました。